Late model stock car driver Landon Huffman announced that he will no longer be racing for Nelson Motorsports going into 2024. Huffman joined Nelson Motorsports earlier this year after the team was struggling in the late model stock car Premier Division, the Cars Tour that runs in the Mid-Atlantic region. He's since resurrected their team, giving them really good runs at South Boston Speedway. He recently finished second in the Valley Star Credit Union 300 at Martinsville. He won the big $30,000 paycheck at Tri-County Speedway in the Cars Tour earlier this year, and he's been putting together really solid runs in the Cars Tour, especially as the season has come to a close. Once they got over that learning curve, and he's a top-tier driver. But this is what Landon Huffman had to say. He said, "Thank you, everyone, for the continued support during the 2023 season. I understand the sport is expensive, and from a business standpoint, it doesn't always work out. I'm committed to giving Nelson and team my all for the rest of the season. See you at South Boston this weekend." That's where they're racing at the Cars Tour this weekend. But here's a more official statement here. He says, "I've been informed by Nelson Motorsports that I will not be returning to the number 22 car in 2024, as the ride has been sold to a paying driver. This came as a shock, and I am disappointed in the result. However, I am very thankful for the opportunity to compete in the Cars Tour and NASCAR regional ranks at a high level. I am proud of the progress we have made as a team in 2023 and was looking forward to building off of our success in 2024. As of now, the plan is on course to finish out the Cars Tour season with Nelson in the number 22, with races at South Boston, Tri-County, and Caraway remaining. Thank you, Autos by Nelson, Black's Tire Service, Castrol, Blue Ridge Color Company, Valley Star Credit Union, Solid Rock Carriers, Charlie Long, Force Reynolds, and my team for the support of the season. Thank you, fans, for showing your tremendous support." And then he kind of gives an update on what his plans are for 2024. "I'm open to all opportunities. We are currently searching for partners to potentially run my own equipment on the tour alongside our current partners, but all opportunities are on the table right now." And then again, thanks everyone, saying, "Thank you, everyone. I'll see you at South Boston this weekend." So we also have a statement here from Nelson Motorsports that's dropped within the hour. They said, "While we still have 2023 to finish, here's an update to fill you guys in on what's coming for the 2024 season. Nelson Motorsports will be teaming up with 2023 NASCAR Weekly Series National Champion Connor Hall to campaign for the 2024 Cars Tour Championship. While Hall will be piloting the notable number 22 for the team, the second possible entry for Nelson Motorsports has yet to be determined. Nelson Motorsports is also excited to announce the transition back to Toyota for the 2024 season. Team owner Barry Nelson reached an agreement with Toyota to get the familiar number 22 red Toyota Camry back into the Cars Tour lineup. Hall had this to say: "I'm really honored to have the opportunity to race for an organization such as Nelson Motorsports. To get to work with Barry Nelson, Matthew Eshelman, and the rest of the group will be a great experience. It is a complete blessing, and I am excited to represent the program and partners in the best way possible." Barry Nelson said, "We've worked hard this year rebuilding a championship-level team. I'm proud of Matthew and our entire team for staying focused and putting us in the position to partner with Connor and Toyota." Crew Chief Matthew Eshelman said, "We are excited for the 2024 season to keep building and continue to find ways to be better on and off the track." Nelson Motorsports and Connor Hall are slated to compete together for the entirety of the 2024 Cars Tour schedule, as well as the 2024 Virginia Triple Crown schedule, with the goal of competing at the highest level while honoring the organization's core values, beliefs, and practices. Nelson Motorsports believes that as important as winning is on the track, it is important as well to develop leaders, skills, and to conduct themselves in a professional and God-honoring manner. Connor Hall is the 2023 NASCAR Advanced Auto Parts Weekly Series National Champion with 19 wins in 2023. He has compiled one Cars Tour win so far in 2023 with 3 wins and a second-place finish in the 2022 championship. I think I would be remiss that Connor Hall basically decided to stop racing in the Cars Tour to chase that NASCAR Advanced Auto Parts Weekly Series National Championship, given the fact that he had won 10 races in a row at Langley Motor Speedway. He then went on to win a bunch of races at Hickory and continued to race at Langley and kind of wrapped it up. Wasn't really challenged. There was a brief challenge, I guess, from Doug Barnes Jr., who was racing at Dominion and primarily at Hickory and Florence. But he really didn't bring it home at the end of the season, whereas Connor Hall was just kind of just winning everywhere he went on the weekly series. Nelson Motorsports is a 3-time Cars Tour champion team, 2021, 2019, 2018, along with 2 Virginia Triple Crown championships, 2021 and 2017. Those were all when I think Bobby McCarty was piloting the car. And then they kind of just give you some more information on how to find out more information about them and Connor Hall. So Connor Hall is definitely another up-and-coming, good, solid late model stock car driver. He's highly competitive. Again, he was kind of in the running for that Cars Tour Championship before he decided to pack it in and chase the NASCAR Weekly Series Championship, which he indeed did win. But he basically has allowed the Cars Tour Championship come down to Carson Quaffle and Butterbean Queen. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. There could be a potential rivalry here being formed between Landon Huffman and Connor Hall. I think that could be interesting to see. I think the Cars Tour needs a good rivalry. I think there's a little bit of a good one between Butterbean and Carson Quaffle. Have covered that, especially after their finish at Dominion. They both had some strong words for each other, but they've been primarily racing each other very clean since then. But it's always good to have that kind of rivalry. And it doesn't always have to be like fighting in the pits or anything like that. It's good to have the rivalry on the track where these two guys are going at it every single race. They're kind of the favorites to win. And so I think having Huffman and Hall maybe in 2024 in the Cars Tour could be another rivalry to watch. Could be really exciting. Looking forward to it. I think the Cars Tour is one of the best series out there. Some of the best racing you can see, especially on the asphalt, especially in the Mid-Atlantic region on the short track. But let me know, what do you think of Nelson Motorsports kind of parting ways with Landon Huffman and instead bringing in the 2023 NASCAR Weekly Series national champion Connor Hall? Leave a comment below.